Alright folks, Damon at Blackwater Lures just headed on a different section of the river now, marking some fish like directly below the boat. And we got a double drop shot rigged up today. I don't know if what's there, but we're going to, as you can see, almost like a sabiki rig, 3/8 ounce on the bottom and 2 hooks up here at the top. And again, we're actually downstream. We're gonna thought that it's kind of hard to tell. The wind often blows the opposite direction of the current, and so. But what we're gonna do is set adrift and do some dragging, do some drifting, see if we can't hook into some brim. Maybe we can hook into some catfish. It just depends, you know. And so, ooh, that guy's dead. All these guys are dead now. I guess again, like I said last couple of weeks, it's just getting cold and so let's just rig up here. Well, actually, what we need to do is get on the oars. Tell you what, let me get rigged up, and I'll be right back in a few seconds. We got one. Trying to think. It's pulling pretty hard at first and then kind of slacked off a little. I guess sometimes when they're swimming towards you, it just doesn't feel like they're pulling too hard. And the one thing monofilament is so lightweight. A lot of times I don't even realize that I'm having bites. I mean, just can't. Oh, there we go. Yeah, we got something other than a. Wow. Could it be that I've been fishing on the wrong side of the river all this time? The channel cats are over on this side. Look at this, man. 4-pound test line, channel catfish, drop shot, black soldier flies. I'm not. Oh, nice, huh? Sweet. This is a blessing. It's something I've been praying about for quite a while. Nice. Again, we're using the same technique that we're fishing for brim. There's no difference. The only difference, we're gonna have to put a whole new hook on there, is that that's 2. It's channel catfish, folks. And 4-pound test line, fly rod, 5/6 weight fly rod. So we almost got a circle hook now. So we're gonna have to just rebait. The thing I like about the dropper loop, if I want to change hooks, I can take that bad boy off and put another one on. And this is number 10 hooks now. I mean, these are essentially fly fishing hooks. Number 10 dry fly hooks, basically. Now, well, they're the L197. No, they're the Mustad 3366 hooks, which is often marketed as a do-all, do-everything hook. You can use live bait, cut bait, fly fishing, make lures out of them, just whatever you want, harnesses, anything. It's a hook that's really just designed to be a jack of all trades, and and I have tied flies on these things. I'm using live bait now. You saw I caught brim on them. Now I'm catching catfish on them. That's number 2, and all we're doing is just letting the wind's pushing us now. The current's not, there's really no current to speak of. I've always wondered why oranges and yellows work well here, but we got another one here. We can use this guy for bait later on. Guess we're going to use our sweatshirt for a towel today. Oh, the things you can do. The things we do as fishermen, right? Okay, we're rigged up there. Let you see the rig as it's rigged up. Once we get it, once we work all the half hitches out of this thing. All right, there it is, rigged up here. As you can see, there's a sandbar just ahead there. We've got bushes. The wind's blowing one way, the current's moving the opposite direction. That's how it always is on this portion of the lake. I don't understand why that is. But that's our double rig, and what I'm going to do now is just cast back toward the bank. I marked some fish just up from where we were. I marked some fish, and I didn't have it, I wasn't set right on the current, so what I'm going to do is just do like we were doing last week, and we're in a completely different section of the river. As you can see, we don't have all those rocks that we had before, and we're coming up to a sandbar here, or gravel bar actually. And what we may go ahead and do is just cast off to that gravel bar there and see. I want to get hooking up. Dadgummit. First cast in the tree, second cast in the trees. No, it hit the tree, but it didn't get hung up. Huh. I keep forgetting how light this line really is. It's very light. Okay, let's try that again. Just a nice little lob. Just see what it can do right there. Pull out the earplugs a little bit. You got to run this motor with earplugs, or else you're just going to be miserable. Oh, there we go. Right there, just off that gravel bar. You saw it, right? Just off that gravel bar. He's running toward me now. Alrighty, you see the rod bend, baby? You see it bending, baby. Wonder if it got a double hookup. Oh, surprise, surprise. Channel catfish off this rock bar, baby. You know what I think I'm going to do? Might chum this area up, baby. Bad throw. I've been looking for channel catfish all stinking summer. And here I find one. Oh, and he's been eating a bunch of stuff. Ooh, mussels. There's a mussel bed down in here, I think. Oh, channel catfish, baby. That's what I'm talking about. So, we're learning more and more about this black soldier fly bait as we go. We may just need to just, maybe that's the trick. I have been looking for channel catfish all summer and just no luck, But, hey, we got our first one. That's it's a juvenile channel catfish, but it's a good eating size to me. And let's see what he's been eating here. Oh, come on, buddy. And it's got him in the corner of the mouth just like a circle hook. He's been he's been gorging on something. Mussels. 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 I guess those are mussels. Right here off this is maybe a mussel bed right here. And so, there you go. Let's get some of this slime off here. And I think we got a little one here, a little brim. Just off the shore there. And I think this is a little guy. There he is. Bream. Female. The female ones are real yellowy and whatnot. Got to get the boat turned around here. I was fishing that bridge pile and there wasn't nothing happening there. Yeah, again, I think this time of the year these brim are moving back into the shallows, feeding, fattening up because they know winter's coming. They know. That's not too bad. Again, not a monster, not a trophy, but we start crimping the barb on these perhaps, but female, pretty. Let's get back at them. Another little guy. Again, we'll save him for bait. No need to waste the resource, Could let him go, but we'll just save him for bait. We didn't put him through all this much trauma. Just well put him out of his misery, right? That's what I say. But anyway. Old sunken boat right there. And you can find sometimes these old wooden sunken boats or things like that and cast in there. You can do pretty well. Not bad. Once again, we can do pretty well. So, okay. Let's get back at him. Little guy. Bait. So we'll just take the little guys and use them for bait. So, you know. Okay, so there we go. Bait. We're getting a decent mess here. Okay. We decided to switch to the other side of the river where the shade was, since I figure if we caught that big one in the shade, maybe there's some other ones in the shade, so we'll see. Be right back. Another little guy off that rock there. Bait. I think the big guys may be on the other side of the river. The little guys are over on this side. Let's see. You know, it happens sometimes. Bait. We got another pattern here. These oak trees. Hope he hadn't come off. Another cat. Another another channel cat. Where these oak trees are dropping off the seed into the water. When I cast this drop shot rig, it makes exactly the same sound. And I think that the fish are keying in on that. That's the pattern I noticed on this section of the river. So another catfish, small guy, but he'll make, you know, a piece of a sandwich. But once again, we're 4 pound. He's got him right in the corner of the lips. 4 pound test line. You know, all this I did is you got to have 12 pound test line for catfish. I don't get it. But then again, most people aren't fishing for juvenile channels like I'm fishing here. Because the bait I'm fishing is a bait that's consistent with what juvenile channel catfish would eat. Juvenile channel catfish, trout, brim, they eat a lot of the same sorts of things, you know, basically bugs and insects and those sorts of things. And so that's a pattern. You see these overhanging trees. If you can see some oak trees this time of the year, those oak trees are, you know, I mean, this shot weight here is about the same size as an oak tree seed, an acorn, right? And bam, they're probably eating those acorns. I think that's what that other fish had. I don't think it was actually a mussel. I think it was a seed, some sort of a seed. And that's exactly what they were keying in on. So. And we're in here real close to the bank now. We may just pitch on in. May just keep on rolling until we can catch something here. You know, the wind's not helping us now. We're just too close into the bank. And so we're essentially anchored up. So we'll cast under these trees here, into that shadow there. See what we can do just right there. Just right there. See what we can do. And we'll fish this area, and then we'll just get back on the oars, paddle, or row back out. Yep, we're getting hitched. Yeah, there we go. There we go. You saw that, right? And so even if you didn't want to anchor, you could get in real close to the bank and just start pitching in. This may be another catfish. Could be a bass. Wow. Wow, what is this guy? Wow. Wow. Whoa. Warmouth they call that, red ear. That's what we're looking for, guys. We're gonna keep it quiet. Shell cracker, ooh, wow, she's strong. She's so strong. She is so strong. That's what we're looking for, guys. Look at that. As in these waters, drop shot. You may not catch them like that every day, but they're in here. Black soldier fly, ooh, she's strong. She's so strong. She's bigger than the daggone catfish we caught. All right, we got to get back on. Hey guys, we got something here. I was trying to cross the river. That's all I was trying to do, guys, and just something hit, and I had just something hit. We got something here. All I was doing was crossing the river, guys. Ah, a little spot. Look at that, guys. Spotted bass, little spot. All I was doing is just trying to cross the river. I was just trolling with it, basically. We got us a spot. Drop shot, black soldier flies. Tip number 10. Drop Mustad 3366 hooks. I didn't have much line out either. We can lip this guy, I forgot. Come on, dude, don't be giving me all this trouble. Spot. This is a small guy, but these fish represent the, these waters have more spotted bass per square mile than any other place in America, or in the world really. Spotted bass. The lateral line is sort of spotted instead of a strong lateral line. It's almost like a hybrid between a largemouth bass and a smallmouth bass. And, you know, but so there you go, 4-pound test line. Nothing big, no monster or anything, but hey, just drop shotting. I mean, I literally had this, I had just a little bit of line out, not much line out at all. And all I was doing just trying to row across the river. And I just noticed the pole almost went off into the water. I've had pretty decent luck trolling in these waters as well. But I guess that's a pretty decent little trolling rig. Heck, we may just drift on here. What if we just let the wind, I tell you what. Wow, no way, we must be over a school of them. We must be over a school of them, guys. Look at that. All I did was drop right here in the middle of the channel. Oh my gosh. Guess we should take a look at the graph, huh? All I did was let it down and it just, heck man, forget the bank, man. Let's just drift right here. Heck, if they're out here, let's just, bountiful catch, huh? Oh, praise the Lord. Let's just see what else we can do. Oh boy, I mean, literally all I was doing just dropped it downside the boat. Let's just see what we can do. See what happens. We're moving at a pretty good clip though, I'll tell you that much. Something's messing with it again. I can feel it. There may not be shallow. I have no idea how much line I got out or anything. Yep, he got me. He robbed me. Okay. New pattern. New freaking pattern, man. All right. Sometimes that's what you do. I mean, literally all I was doing was trying to cross the river to get to the other side, and had just a little bit of line out. Not, you know, and I thought I was hung up against the transom there, or the little the transducer. Nope, it was a bass. Let it right back down, bam, hooked into a brim. So maybe that's what it is. What we're gonna do is, since the wind is blowing us this way, we'll let it down that way. All right. And just drag like that. We may have passed by the school already, but not sure if we're on the bottom or not. Yeah, we pretty much are. And so it's pretty much hard bottom here, just bedrock basically. Just, yeah, right here we go. You hear it? I can see it. There we go. Here we go. I'm right here in open water. Just open water, guys. Drop shotting in open water for bluegill. Caught a bass. Look at there. Another one. Nice female there. Beautiful coloration. So, nice. That's it. Just drop shotting out here. Open water, guys. Open stinking water. She swallowed that, so hate doing that, but where's our thingy? And it's just, you know, it's just like just open water. So we'll do this, man. Probably could take one of these brim, cut them up, and go ahead and drift them, and see if we can't. Come on now. Wanna? Yeah, she's already bleeding. At least she'll bleed out before we have to clean them and fry them. Might fry these. I don't know. Drop shotting, open water. Let's check the sonar here. The speed, chart speed down to like 1 mile an hour. Exit. It's gonna take some time for that to load, but I'm telling you, you know, basically what's happening is just open water. Maybe they're not come up shallow yet, or maybe they're just. Maybe we should try this in the main river on the upper part that you guys hear me fishing about a lot. So we'll just right here once again just see what we can do here. 4-pound test line, drifting. Yeah, we're going way too slow for this thing to do any good for us now. The graph. Maybe we could. Let's see. Yeah, we go to the, instead of the side image, we just go to the down image. I mean to the, not down image, this thing, traditional 2D. Let me straighten up the camera there. Again, we may have passed by the school, but as soon as I say that, we run into another one. That was fun. But anyway, we'll put him back. It'll be interesting to see what that piece of structure was that we ran over. It may be worth motoring up and investigating to see. But that was just almost unbelievable, really. It was just, like I say, we're just pure D bedrock right here, so it's not so much. We're moving less than 1 mile an hour. And yeah, we're just out here in the middle of the channel. A little bit of, but we hook up again. Yeah, well, we're hooking up. There it goes. Oh, come on, whoa. Yeah, we got something. Yeah, there we go. Ha ha ha. Drop shot drifting, 4-pound test line. Again, I think I'm going to hook up to 6. Nice. That's not too bad. I mean, it's not too bad. It's about what we were getting other places, so this is where they are. They're not shallow yet. They're deep. You know, I think the waters where I fish are just, there's a dam right up yonder. The waters where I fish are just clear and deep, man. And I just don't think shallow fishing is the thing that's necessarily the thing that's working. And because there's so much water, you just can't sit here and just hope that you'll just. Okay, so let that out. Now I tell you what, let's do that again instead of casting it out like that. 3/8 ounce weight. So we drop it off just right down side of the boat, just like if you were. Now this is what crappie fishermen do all the time, except they'll have like 10 rods out here or something, you know. Do it like that. And try something else like a fly rod technique where we hold onto the line, feel the line. I've had pretty good luck trolling on these waters as well. It's not something I've done oh wow, we're really hung up there. Yeah, that's just a big hang up there. We'll probably just break on off here. Yep. Break off, and we're gonna try that again. That was several many fish in a row. Yeah, starting to figure out some patterns here. Bass, brim, catfish. I mean, drop shot rig, black soldier fly larvae. Okay. Crap work, man. Works. 3/8 inch float, 3/8 inch sinker. And we're almost, it's almost like you're crappie fishing. Really. Except we're brim fishing. Last winter I did a, oh yeah, the hook still, we lost the hook. How did we lose the hook? That's odd. Well, we'll just tie on here. But anyway, I don't want to bore you to death with, tying again, but we'll get it right back at them and let you see the next fish we catch, all right? Be right back. We're getting them, folks. We're getting them, folks. Drop shot drifting for bluegill. Drop shot drifting. Bluegill. Black soldier flies. It works, man. And I don't have 10 rods like a crappie fisherman. I got 1 rod, like a fly fisherman. Right? See, a lot of what I do is influenced by fly fishing, really. I think more like a fly fisherman than I do like anything else. But anyway, pardon the wind. It is. There is no doubt that this wind is murderous. I guess, But we're just gonna just do it like that and just again use our oars, try to keep us back out over the main channel. And we're hung up. Yeah, don't want to lose my rod. Yeah, we're hung up. We're gonna just break off. I don't know, may not have lost it that time though. I don't think so. Well, that's really didn't see, right? Gotta get a better rig. This hat's wearing out, man. Need to get a shoulder rig or maybe just actually mount something on the boat. Yeah, hook got caught up on something and gave way. Just need to um, just need to break off and retie. Be right. Okay, so after pulling that drift, I see why we've caught so many fish in this little area. There's a lot of rocks, but I'm marking a whole lot of fish too. I mean, you probably can't see it, but I can. Pretty subtle, but my goodness. I think this is gonna be marked on the GPS. So we marked that waypoint number 32, but we can keep it in mind pretty much. But starting to phase out there a little bit just because our speed is not so fast.